What is up, everybody? This is your boy Q Dog's Truth coming in with a conscious woke video, man. So in today's video, I will be making part 5 of the Eve Jean video. When I say I'm gonna make part 5 of the Eve Jean video, this is going to be the last video talking about the Eve Jean. Then I will be talking about other real shit. You feel me? So I just want to talk about a few other people that would be classified as so-called Arab people in this video, but they are not Arab. They are original or indigenous to this planet, and they have green skin. So I just want to give a shout out to two people in this. I just want to give a shout out to two people that I've been talking to on the internet that have said who the fuck they was. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna get to the video now. So first, I want to talk about a guy that I have been talking to for a few months now. I've been talking to this dude's name is RS. Me been talking to him for like a few months and shit. How I met him was when he commented on my ISIS Wisdom and Spiritual Community Exposed video, and that's how we started talking. He gave me his Instagram. He was sending me his lectures, and like I said, he's actually a good dude. He's a real good dude in my opinion. You know, he like I said, he makes his own type of music. RS, that's what his name is. RS. He makes his own type of music. He said, like I said, he makes healing frequencies for different types of people, for different types of problems you have. He like I said, he makes healing frequencies for any damn fucking thing. So I suggest y'all check out RS on YouTube and on Instagram. Check him out. He a real good nigga. But the reason I want to mention him in this video is because of the way he looks. And when I say that shit, y'all, just look, hold up. Just looking at his picture, most people would assume that he looks like an Arab person. I will admit it, I was the same nigga that thought that he was a fucking Arab person. I was like, hey, bro, like I said, when I was texting him and whatever, I was giving him a DM on Instagram, whatever it was. I was like, hey, bro, are you Arab? Are you this? Are you that? You look Arab. And the dude was like, no, I'm not Arab. I'm a melanated being. And he said that he was like, I don't know, 1/4 black. Like, I've met people that look like him or have his type of genes. Like, they look like a so-called white person, but they're not. Like, he might be an octoroon. He might be an octoroon. I'm feeling that RS is probably an octoroon. But I've met certain type of people who said, yeah, I'm 1/4 or I'm 1/4 black, this and that. So this is the way he looks. And most people, like I said, like, including me, I assumed that he was an Arab person, and I was wrong. I was like, hey, bro, you got green veins like an original being of this planet? He said, yes. And he told me that he wasn't Arab, this and that. And he told me a little bit about his bloodline that he comes from or his family that he comes from. So, yeah. But like I was saying, even though RS is not Arab, he would pass as a so-called Arab person. You feel what I'm saying? But he's one of us. Because like I said, I told y'all this shit. I debunked it was Azim's message, Tommy and Remedy H's message, or Rams Dark and all these other niggas, bro. Like, they say, like, look, because I've exposed these niggas before. I said, even though I'm talking to Azim, but I'm not no longer arguing with his ass. You feel what I'm saying? We kind of cool. We're kind of like cool right now. But anyways, these people say, some people in this conscious community, like I done told y'all niggas, bro. They say that, oh, you gotta have you in order to be an original being on this planet, you gotta have the big nose, you gotta have the kinky hair, your skin has to be dark, you can't be light skinned to be a so-called original being on this planet, or you can't look like a so-called white person to be an original being on this planet, which is false. Is 100. What they just said was 100% false. Because nigga, original beings, like I said, they come in many different shapes and sizes. So I already told y'all niggas I debunked their information. I got some death threats from these people. Blah 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 blah. The reason why they ass was sending me death threats and shit was because I was exposing the lie that was in this so-called conscious community, and these niggas didn't like that. So before I talk about this other girl, this other person that I met on the internet, I remember I was telling you guys that I had a friend, or maybe I didn't tell you, but I'm just going to explain it. I had a friend that looks just like RS. He looks just like RS, the picture that I'm showing you right now, but he's lighter skinned. You feel what I'm saying? And my friend, he looks like a so-called Arab person, but he isn't. So hold up, y'all. Let me explain. So, my friend's name. We just gonna call him AG, just to be safe. Let's call him AG because I'm not gonna tell you guys his real name out of respect for him. But I've been knowing my friend AG from the middle school that I was. I met him in middle school, and there was like one day where we're talking and stuff, and I told him, I was like, hey bro, what race are you? Like are you white, are you Indian, are you black, this and that? He told me, he was like, yeah, I'm black. And AG told me, he was like, yeah, I'm black, but he was saying like I'm 1/4 black, and I might be Native American, I might be white, I might be this, I might be that. But I'm gonna tell you one unique thing about AG. My friend AG had green veins, just like RS. Y'all, I am not bullshitting right now. I'm not bullshitting. My nigga AG, he had green veins, bruh. So I know he told me a little bit about his family. He's saying like, yeah, my family's 1/4 black, or my family's 1/4 black. And I'm gonna tell you one unique thing about him. One was he had the green veins, and number two, something unique about him was his hair, the type of hair that he had on his head. No, he didn't have that 9 ether hair like most original beings like myself have. You know what I'm saying? He had like maybe 7 ether or 8 ether type of hair. The 7 and the 8 ether hair is not fur like other races have, let's say like so-called white people, whatever. But like I said, YouTube, I was just joking. You know what I'm saying? YouTube, this is only for entertainment purposes for you niggas try to take down my video on some bullshit. But yeah, my friend, he had like 7 or 8 ether hair. And people with 7 or 8 ether hair are the Dravidians. They have really thick, straight hair. It's not thin like white people's hair. Y'all feel what I'm saying? So my boy Austin Green, when his hair was cut real short, he had real thick, straight hair, but it was like thick. It was like, you get what I'm saying? But when his hair grew out, his hair would start getting wavy and stuff like that. But like I said, I still talk to my friend AG, but he no longer lives in America. He moved to England because he was having issues and he found a girl that he liked, blah, 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 blah. But, you know, he like I said, he almost went to jail. And like I said, he was getting fucked up by the system over here in the United States. So that's why he left, you know what I'm saying? So now I'm going to talk about this other person that I met on the internet a long time ago on my old Instagram account before it got hacked. So we're going to talk about this girl named, we're going to call her DS, or D for short. One thing you need to know about DS is that she is half Morocco and she is half Egyptian. So that's one thing you need to know about her, and that's why I assumed that she was an Arab. So I forgot what we were talking about. This was like in December of last year before the so-called New Year hit. But yeah, this is what I said. So I asked her, I was like, what race are you? Like, are you Arab? Are you this? Are you that? And to me, and she replied to my message, and she said, I'm mixed, but not Arab. We call it a Masing. I don't know what it's called, but it says a Masing, which is the native indigenous North African people. We just a little lighter sometimes because we in the north, but I assumed that she was Latina, blah 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 blah. Then she said, guess the other African country, and I told her it was Egypt. And when she said, hope I feel better, I was having a cold at that time, so that's why. So right here, what you guys need to know is that she admitted that she was an original being of this planet, but because she was lighter, and because she lived in the North African countries, I assumed that she was an Arab person when she wasn't. I know what she looks like, but I'm not going to share her pictures with you guys because I don't know if she wants her information like that out here. So, and like I'm gonna tell you guys, the reason I assumed that she was an Arab person was because If you guys didn't know, in those North African countries, not like Algeria, like Egypt, Libya, Yemen, Egypt, Libya, and another country I'm trying to think of, Morocco. In those areas, a lot of what they call Arab people live there. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why I automatically assumed she was Arab, and she wasn't. She wasn't, you know. But this is what else she said. So she said that she was Egyptian. Then I asked her, I was like, I told her, I was like, I have a question. Do you have green veins like so-called black people? Then this is what she said. As in the color of my veins and my undertones, it says anyone with olive skin and darker green veins. So yes, we do. So she admitted that she had olive skin and she has green veins. So she admitted that shit to me. You know what I mean? And then I found out that she's indigenous to the fucking planet. But basically she said this is what else she said. She said it's complete darkness where I'm at, but I will in the morning. She's talking about she'll check my video or whatever. But she said also, yeah, we are indigenous. People says people think we ain't because we lighter. Usually not all of us, but most are lighter because we are further from the equator. So yeah, basically she admitted that she was the original being of this planet, y'all. But see, the thing is, I believe that she's an octoroon too. And basically what an octoroon is a melanated person passing as somebody from another race. Y'all feel what I'm saying? Like I was saying, I already told y'all about all these people who are octoroons. Basically, like I was saying, I told you about people who are melanated but look like somebody from another race. So I already told y'all niggas about Mela Costa, this girl right here. Hold up, I already told y'all about her and shit. And she said that she had green veins, this and that. You feel me? And she's from Sri Lanka, but see what I'm saying? She looks like an Oriental person, but she's not an Oriental person. In that video, I said it probably explains why she has a shape like a sister, like a so-called black woman. That explains it. I've already told y'all about Dito. I shouted him out in a YouTube video before. I told y'all about AG. I just told you about DS. I just told you about my boy RS. And I just told you about Brett. You know what I'm saying? All them niggas are octoroons. Even though, like I said in the earlier video, I ain't fucking with Brett. But I'm going to explain why in another video. But in my personal opinion, that nigga suffers from a condition called spiritual narcissism. I think that's the condition he suffers from, because I be reading about psychology, and I just observe people sometimes, and that's the vibes I be getting from his ass. So I'm gonna explain everything in the next video. So thank you guys for watching the video. I'll see you in another one. Peace out.